This is an update to let everybody know that I am still working on my gold is where others have found it front-end application program for the MRDS mineral database. In the meantime, I have created a new website, freegoldmaps.com, and I have just recently uploaded 577 gold maps. United States only, but I have data for other countries. If people want those, they just send a email to me, info@freegoldmaps.com, and ask, and I will look at the database and I'll see if there's any records for gold deposits in the area that they're asking. Link down there, and I will show you a few screen snapshots. I'm using Google Maps as the base for the gold maps. These gold maps are based on the MRDS database, where the record indicates that gold has been found at the mine or the prospect. I've also included gold processing facilities in case anybody out there wants to rob them. So the software I'm using to capture the screen, Cam Studio, doesn't capture the entire screen correctly, so I'm just doing a portion. I actually have a donate button and advertisement on the front page. This website is costing me $11 a year, and if I do not get $11 in donations, I am not going to keep it up for longer than a year because I don't want to have to spend money. Anyhow, I've taken the MRDS database and I've grouped all of the records in it by the state and then by the county. And if the database does not have a record of any mine or prospect that had a gold, either gold ore or a trace of gold, then it won't show up on this list. You will find that several states in the United States don't have any records at all in the MRDS database for gold. Anyhow, we can take a typical map, such as my favorite area, San Bernardino, California County. I've included the size of the map so that people will get an idea on what they're downloading. And as I mentioned, Cam Studio didn't capture the entire map. I have added a advertising banner because I'm a corporate whore. So here you see San Bernardino County being populated by MRDS records for only mentions of gold. If I were to include all of the mineral database for the county, there'd be a hell of a lot more records. If you want to see the shape and the size of the county, you can zoom out and you will see that actually is the shape of San Bernardino County, California. And you can zoom in. Zoom in to one of my favorite spots. I actually have a mine claim in the area, and I plan on filing on another one real soon. I'm not going to tell you which one. I will note that the locations for some of these are known to be off, such as Riggs here. Riggs, the gold mine is actually a little bit to the north of where it's located in the MRDS database. You'll also note that on the topographic map, the ghost town of Riggs, the ruins, is actually mislocated also on the topographic map. Anyhow, you can come to my website, freegoldmaps.com, look at the state and the county that you're interested in, and get your free gold map. It'll tell you latitude and longitude and the name of the record Del Oro standard mine. For mines that are clumped together, you'll have to zoom in. Here's an example. You will also find a couple duplicates in the database. So these three were clumped together, so if you zoom out or zoom in, you will actually get the records. Anyhow, my internet access is quite slow because I'm over a satellite. So, unnamed prospect, another unnamed prospect, and then an unnamed prospect. These prospects may or may not have had gold worth finding, but it was enough to actually file as a gold prospect. Of course, a prospect is not a gold mine. Actually, a gold mine is not a gold mine unless it pays for itself. Then you call it a gold mine. If you have a mine that you're working and it's producing gold but it's not paying for itself, then you can't call it a mine. It's still a prospect. Unnamed prospect. Some of these locations that my sample here are a real bitch to get at. So, Amargosa Gold Placer is actually a pretty famous mine. It goes back more than 100 years. Anyhow, interested in gold maps? Check my website out.